Hello everyone, this is Killenberg. Today I'm going to be reviewing Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. Now this movie starts off with Tommy and his friend Alan going to Jason's grave. Tommy planned on cremating the body. When they saw the body, it looked like what you'd think a dead body would. It's covered in maggots. Obviously it's rotting too. So Tommy takes part of the fence, and he starts stabbing Jason repeatedly. But when he turns his back, it's struck by lightning, and it revives Jason. Jason punches Alan through the heart, which of course kills him. And he also ends up getting the mask that Tommy brought. Tommy goes to the sheriff's office, but the sheriff, of course, doesn't believe him. The sheriff's name is Mike Garris, by the way. Two camp counselors, Darren Robinson and Elizabeth Mott, get lost. And unfortunately for them, they encounter Jason, who kills them. Oh, and Camp Crystal Lake is changed to Camp Forest Green. The next morning, Megan, who is Garris' daughter, Sissy Baker, Court Andrews, and Paula Mott report Darren and Elizabeth being missing. Jason is considered an urban legend in this one. Megan also becomes attracted to Tommy. There's a paintball game, and Jason kills 4 of them, and he ends up getting a machete. At Camp Forest Green, the children arrive. Yes, in this one, the kids actually show up. Don't worry, they don't get killed. Tommy tries to show that Jason's grave was dug up, but the caretaker already covered the grave back up, and Alan's body is in the grave instead. So Garris drives Tommy out of town and tells him to never return. Jason ends up murdering the caregiver, and a nearby couple is having sex with a girl named Nikki Parsley in an RV. And of course, Jason ends up killing them. In this scene, the song Teenage Frankenstein plays on the radio. The RV ends up crashing, but Jason climbs out of it. The police find the bodies of the victims, and Garris automatically assumes that it's Tommy. Tommy talks to Megan, and they plan to get Jason back to Camp Crystal Lake. Or as it's now called, Camp Forest Green. Jason goes to the camp, and he kills Sissy and Paula. He doesn't hurt any of the children, though. Megan gets pulled over. She has Tommy in the car. Garris doesn't believe Tommy is actually innocent, and he arrests him. He goes to the camp to investigate. Tommy and Megan have this plan. Tommy tells her drawing stinks. Then she throws it at him. Then they start making out. The cop notices, and Megan grabs his gun. And he says, "Megan, don't clown around." And she points the laser pointer at his nose and says, "I'm not the one with the funny red nose." Jason actually ends up killing Garris and 2 other deputies. Jason went after Megan, but Tommy called him, and he went after Tommy instead. He attacks Tommy in a boat, but Tommy ties a boulder around his neck. Jason ends up holding Tommy underwater, and he appears to have drowned him. Megan goes to help, but Jason grabs her leg. Megan drives a motorboat propeller into Jason. She takes Tommy back on land and gives him CPR. Tommy says it is finally over and Jason is home. But of course, at the bottom of the lake, we find out that Jason is still alive, and that's the end. Now, I thought this one was good. I do like the idea of bringing Jason back. Now, what's interesting is that song I mentioned, Teenage Frankenstein, was made for this movie. He's Back, The Man Behind the Mask was too. Both are by Alice Cooper. Alright, I hope you enjoyed my review of Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives.